Hello YouTube and welcome to another review, and this time we have ITALERI's World War II German elite troops. This will cost you around about £10 to £13. It's a fairly recent set, about 2005, 2006, something like that if my memory's right, and it's not a bad set. It's a set with a number of repeats. It's nicely presented and the set's very well detailed, so it does the job no problem. It's War Games approved as normal, as they always have on their box. It probably matches up in height better with the old Esky range than the more recent American infantry, which I did a review of. There's two lots that I did. One is very highly detailed. That one's a little bit on the tall side, so they don't really adapt well to that set. They're a couple of mil shorter, but probably for your standard 172s these are fine. Have a look at the box here. The artwork's not bad. It's a little bit sort of lost in everything, so it doesn't really jump out and grab you, but you can see on the box what you're going to get here. We've got obviously the assault rifle, which came into being in the end of the war. We've got obviously MG44, sniper rifles. We've got Panzer Force and Panzer Schrecks. So these guys, it says elite troops, and obviously we believe these are SS, so you know, they're not going to be short of the best equipment. Reverse of the box, and here we have yeah, not a bad drawing. We've actually got two guys in this drawing. Normally we just have the one. It looks a bit bare, so with two it just fills the box up a bit, and it's not a bad little paint guide here. As you know, later on in the war the Germans were more obsessed with more modern camouflage smocks and jackets, so this is really what you've got here. So you've got your hands full painting these, and it gives you what sort of paints you're going to need at the bottom, and obviously it's recommending you use theirs as per norm. But a nice selection of clothing and weapons on this, so it looks like not a bad set. So let's have a little look at the sprues. Here we go, so I'm coming in. Now, if you remember, I did a review of the Hella set, and I said they used some figures out of this set. And you can see here's the officer. He looks a heck of a lot better than he did in the Hella version. So straight away, that's a big difference there. And he looks very well detailed. He's got magazines, his binoculars, his MP, lovely. So nice detail on these guys. Nice creasing in the pants. I mean, they're all wearing long boots. I don't know how practical that was, but on this one here, this guy hasn't, so I mean this is quite good. So they're giving you a good balance of what the guys would have had. And again, he's got a long jacket on. These are winter troops, and I wouldn't necessarily say these are Eastern Front. I think, I mean, we all know Europe's bitter during the winter months as well, so I would actually say these are Europe-wide front. I mean, we all know the Battle of the Bulge, it was absolutely freezing, so I think we're somewhere around about that sort of area myself. This section here is for the mortar. It is a sort of typical Esky looking mortar, but they've added this piece in, which is, you know, it'll save the way it looks. If anyone remembers the old Esky mortars, which were awful, and obviously this isn't an Esky set, but the mortar itself looks something similar, but they've put this stand in which it'll make it. That's an improvement, certainly. Again, you'll recognise this chap if you saw the Hella review. and he looks a lot better there. Bayonets out, it's a good sculpt. He's even got, I think, a grenade just sticking out there, so that's good. Again, assault rifle here, and you can barely see, but this guy and this guy are different, but it's very slight. Again, we've got a nice winter coat on here. Nice model, really is good quality. Here we go. Well, this guy, I think I did say in the Hella review, he's on a wall. It's on the sort of wrong side of a wall. The bipod sort of folded flat on the wall. If I can spin that, you'll probably get a better idea of what I mean. But it's not good. If I was you, I'd just get rid of this, or maybe cut it off, slightly cut the bipod, twist it round, and it'll look a hell of a lot better. He might even look better in a vehicle, to be honest, and just get rid of the whole thing here. But that's your decision. He's got a nice base on him there, so I believe he'll stand well. Again, we've got nice little bits of equipment on him. He's quite a nice figure in himself, but no sort of loading belt hanging from the weapon, so he's not really firing anything there. Again, not bad. He's got a rifle. He's sort of doing a half-hearted run, but again, good detail there. A nice sort of guy looking down the scope of his rifle. He must have steady hands to be doing that, but again, the jacket's lovely. A nice little few pouches on the front there, that's quite nice. He again, he's slightly different to the other two you've just seen, but the difference is very slight, and again, it's really good. The gun itself is really well done. I don't know if the camera's picking that out enough, I don't know, but again, it's really good. Here is the mortar guy, and like I say, if that was presented like that, you'd just think that's the Esky mortar, which we all know was bog standard, but just a slight addendum, they've put this in, so it will look better and it'll stand well once it's together, so you've just got to glue that section in. But again, he looks pretty good. Nice. And this, we've got our favourite Panzer Shrek here, which is quite good. Got no problems with that model. I don't think we've got a loader, so we'll just have to, you know, you'll just have to do something. Maybe you can manipulate one of these guys, or if you've got a set that maybe contains one, then maybe that's an idea. Another heavy machine gun here, and the bipod is slightly better, but not by much, and he's resting that on some sort of ammo crate or some sort of wooden box. Again, the detail's not bad. But again, there's no bullets hanging down from the weapon, and it's not a drum from what I can see. So again, just a little bit of a minus. Here we have a Panzer Faust, which obviously we all know was pretty handy towards the end of the war, and it looks like his hands are a little bit awkward on that. It does look slightly awkward, but I'm probably being fussy. In himself, he's quite a good figure. And again, here's another guy there. Nice bit of equipment on, good sculpt, and he's got his MP as well. Let's flip them round, see what we've got here. So we've got standard fare. He's just got his water bottle, gas mask holder and shovel. Again, he's got his hooded jacket on, so you'll have good fun painting this guy here. So obviously he's going to have the more camouflage style jacket and trousers if you so wish. So you'll have good fun painting these. Again, there's sort of bare minimum on this chap. Nice creasing, nice bit of creasing on there, and the boots look good. There's our officer, which I so liked. I think he's quite good. And he's just got enough to keep me interested there with that case on the back, so which must be his binos. Yeah, maybe it's his bino case, so I think that's reasonably good. And again, this is our machine gun chappie from the other side, and he's just again got the bare bones. But I mean, you know, it's SS. I don't think they'll be without much of a vehicle or something, so you know, they certainly wouldn't be fighting far from home. And again, our little runner, he's got just enough. And that's the long jacket, which looks really good. Mortar guy here, so he's good again. He's got one of those camo type jackets, so you'll have, like I say, good fun painting that. Detail is really good. That's our sniper, and again, standard fare there. Machine pistol guy. Panzer Faust, and you know, they've gone really over the top there with the wrinkles in the jacket. Probably gets in his way, that jacket, I'd say. And there again, that's our guy. He's probably slightly better than the other chap, just in terms, that one, it does look like it is on a drum, so I beg your pardon. It's difficult to say it now. I don't think it can be, because if it was a drum, it would be on both sides, I believe, and it's not. So that you might have to do something with. This here, obviously, that's our Panzer Faust, Panzer Schreck, sorry, that's the Panzer Faust was down there. So that's our Panzer Schreck, and that was quite a good weapon as well. So that's, yeah, they've got a good range of weapons, this set, so it's very, very good. It does repeat, so you get 3 sprues, 1, 2, 3, and they are all repeats. So I don't think that's a bad little set. Probably the set that might eclipse it is the Pegasus set, which I haven't actually seen in full view myself, but from the images it looks probably about the better. But this one's not so bad, and that'll cost you, you know, upwards of just £10, but it shouldn't cost you more than £12 or £13, depending on where you're looking. So yeah, I think I'll give this one the thumbs up. It's not a bad little set. I'll try and include some stills on the end of this video, so you can just have a little flick through the sprues. And well, thanks for watching again, and that was ITALERI's World War II German elite troops, and not a bad set. So yeah, I'll give that one the thumbs up. So until next time, we'll see you soon. Thank you for watching.